Are you ready for 3 pages of notes, a celebrity cameo,
Hey, Jason.
and a 90s all-star team? We're fixing to watch 1995's More Sorority Stewardesses. Remember last week, up and coming, Jim Holliday wrote it. It was his first thing he ever did in the adult film industry. Well, this, written, orchestrated, and directed by him, as the credits say. Now, this is more Sorority Stewardesses. There is a part 1. You're not missing out on anything. It was one big movie, broke into 2 parts. All you're missing is some cool stuff, which I'm sorry. I tried to get part 1 numerous times. I even tried to buy it. I even wanted to string them into one long, like, nerd Star Wars thing. It's not possible. I tried. At first, I thought I was editing Sorority Stewardesses, and then I realized, whoa. Then I went on a whole long journey that we won't get into, but it was fail after fail after fail. I named the project Micky Lynn. Prior to Jim Holliday, I just wanted to make a Micky Lynn movie. Almost everything I came up with was turned down. Turned down from the name. I wanted to cut Sex Punk 2000, and we can't. Unless I change the name, and I can't change the name. So I went on to this one. Now here's something crazy. Before we go into Jim, my friend Patrick Palmer was at Exotica. This weekend was Exotica. And I see on Instagram, Patrick posts a picture of him and Micky Lynn. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm looking at her right now. And he goes, oh, I'm having breakfast with her right now. I was like, what? Patrick and Micky sent this video.
Hey, Jason. Good morning. I'm here having breakfast with Patrick Palmer, and I want to thank you for editing one of my movies, which is Sorority Stewardess. I hope it comes out fabulous. Mwah.
Man, that's so awesome. Mwah. Now after stopping, starting, quitting, restarting, quitting, now I'm locked in. So Jim Holliday, it's like his swan song. 13 A-list stars, female, 4 or 5 males. That's like almost a 20-person all-star team. Written, orchestrated, and directed by Jim Holliday. He's also the voice of the disc jockey. He's also one of the doctors. So he did everything. We gotta get to this. How long have we been going? 12 minutes. Oh, I shouldn't even have told me that.
Shame on you, Mary Miranda. You should know better than that.
This film is very anti-PC. Weird sense of humor, very factual. You will learn. Wait till you see all these people. Let's watch this amazing movie. It's 21 minutes long. It was 85 minutes long. It was XXX. Ours is PG. We'll discuss all that in the end.
Attention Chancellor Sandbag, Dean Goldbrick, Dr. Melville, and Professor Nash. Your curriculum planning meeting has been rescheduled for next Thursday at 10 a.m.
Eschew obfuscation.
Why frighten me?
It means avoid confusion. I'm sorry, I've been looking for a chance to talk to you.
Here I am.
How's classes?
Fine.
Yeah? Any favorites?
Should I say yours?
You know, there's something about this town that bugs me. There's an Ed's Bank, Ed's Insurance, Ed's Motel, Ed's Gas Station, Ed's Sunglass Emporium.
You're Bobby, Ed?
Yeah, and even the janitor's name is Ed. So, isn't there anything in this town that isn't Ed's something?
Yeah. There's Edna's Taxidermy and Tattoo Parlor and Ed's Gas Station.
Jesus. Well, listen, since I'm a specialty instructor and not faculty, can I take you out to dinner?
Sure. Why not?
Is this thing on? Attention, please. Excuse me. Now batting for the Yankees. Number 11, left fielder, Hector Lopez. And for those who know you, no explanation is necessary. For those who don't, none is possible. Rod Carew, 1974. The National Muckety Mucks at Kappa Mu Alpha Sorority have just now notified myself and Margaret Mary Rose that Burton Allen Institute has been selected as a KMA colony. Yes. So earn those, Charter, and earn those wings.
I still think he's wonderful. He gets so excited about those goofy flipping cards. Well, that's his life. That and us girls. And I happen to know that the rest of the girls will be busy for the next half an hour.
What?
I can't even move anymore.
Sarah Jane, that Professor Nash is really something else, huh, with his historical stories. He can take bullshit and turn it into interesting.
Yeah, I had him a couple years ago. You know what he said to me towards the end of the term? He said, Sarah Jane, you may be a gypsy girl at heart, but you're one of the fewer than 5 redheads I've met in my lifetime that's worth a shit.
Ooh, you must know about the Yellow Rose of Texas.
I don't think so. His stories can vary from year to year.
Well, during the Texas Revolutionary days, a mulatto slave that was owned by Colonel James Morgan greatly influenced the outcome of the Mexican War. Her name was Emily D. West, and she lived on his plantation on the San Jacinto River. Mexican General Santa Anna's preoccupation with her was directly connected with his defeat.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know the song A Yellow Rose of Texas? That's all about her. Professor Nash says it's all true.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, have you seen Mary Angel, by the way? I want to go sunbathing with her later.
No, I haven't.
That was Gumby Watanabe and the Toad Patrol with their new hit, The Mudcat Stomp. Now back to the phones.
Who's this?
This is Swingin' Johnny Alberts on the K-Ed Countdown to Bonanza Trivia Quiz. Is this, in fact, Dr. Elvis Melville of the Burton Allen Institute?
No, it isn't. It's Dr. Elvis T. Melville. M-E-L-B-L-E. Who's this?
I already told you. One of your student nurses said in your name, are you ready to play our big cash game?
Some whiz guy. You sent my name in? You know who did?
For $100, Big E, what Scottish inventor, front name James, would you associate with patenting the steam engine in 1769?
What?
That's right, Dr. James Watt is the answer. 100 bones, no pun intended. Care to push your luck all or nothing and go for 1,000?
Yes.
On the hit series Leave It to Beaver, his best friend was Gilbert Bates, played by Stephen Talbot. Yet, in his first episode, Gilbert's character had a different last name. What was it?
Hey, Elvis, I finished the roof. You want me to do the gates or the doors next?
Gates, I guess.
You guess? Jesus H. Christ, Elvis. Gilbert Gates is the right answer. Amazing. You're the first guy in a month to win the grand. Now, would you like to push it for that final K-Ed Radio 5K payoff? $5,000. Heavens, Dr. Melville, you drew an easy one. Put the money in your pocket. Of the following sequence, which one does not fit? Apples, oranges, bananas, or gasoline? Pick the odd one out.
Oranges?
Why the hell did you choose oranges?
I hate oranges. I like apples, bananas, gasoline. I hate oranges.
3 fruits and a transportation fuel? How can you be so stupid? What's wrong with you? You need help.
I gotta go.
What was that all about, Elvis?
I don't know. Alert the FBI. I think it's a terrorist. Dangerous man. Ah.
Hey, Nameless, wake up. Come on, wake up, you moron.
Thanks, Bone Boy.
Bone Boy?
Yeah, Bone Boy. Full dog's a bone man, and you, intern, is a bone boy.
Okay, got something to look for. Hey, where's Ed the janitor? We got the toilets overflowing the football dorms again. We gotta find him.
I got no name. I ain't got no clue. I gotta go. If I see him, I'll tell him. Oh, boy.
It's really very therapeutic. Unbelievable.
Hi, girls.
Hello. Well, anyway, I've got to go take over the nurse's station.
Bye. Bye.
Have you had dinner yet?
Of course not. It's only 2:30.
Well, what time do you eat? I'd be starved.
Girl, makes sense. Oh, wait a minute. How many meals do you eat a day?
3.
And what by chance might you call them?
Breakfast, dinner, and supper.
So you don't eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Do you ever have brunch?
Well, maybe I'll have a snack sometime.
No. It's not your fault. Just regional. So what do you call a hunk of pizza?
A piece.
Never heard of a slice? What about carbonated beverages?
Coke or pop.
But absolutely not soda? And what do you wear around your neck when it gets cold?
A muffler.
No, it's a scarf. But don't worry, I'll hip you up.
Attention nameless, call on line 104. This is the third page.
Good night. Good night, Mary Sue.
Good night.
Good night, Mary Caressa.
Good night, Mary Destiny.
Good night, Mary Miranda.
Good night, Mary Angel.
Mary Angel.
That guy Mike Pine ever make it yet? He's out all term.
Not yet.
You know what the best show on TV is? I know what it is.
What? This ought to be prime.
Baywatch. The greatest show in the history of television. It's true. Anybody ever use this room for extracurricular activities like Dr. Desperado or Dr. Pierce?
Well, Elvis, they do. All the time.
What's the largest city in California that wasn't derived from Spanish?
Well, there's Los Angeles, then San Diego. You know, most people didn't know that was the 6th largest city in the country. Then there's San Francisco. No, wait. San Jose, then Frisco.
Shame on you, Mary Miranda. You should know better than that.
Sorry, San Francisco. Well, my guess would have to be Sacramento or Oakland.
That's what I thought too, but it's actually Long Beach.
Gnarly. You know, I bought Dr. Pierce a Del Shannon CD. I was wondering if the term high yeller came from the yellow rose of Texas.
Dr. Melville, Dr. Elvis T. Melville, report to exam room B. Stat, exam room B, Elvis.
Oh, Mr. Childers, don't this your lucky day. You know what happens this afternoon? All afternoon they're running your favorite, the Mayberry Marathon. You get to see all of your favorites in 15 episodes. Why, there's Barn, there's Gomer, and Goober, and Ersty Bass, and Howard Sprague, and especially Floyd the Barber. And look at Burton Allen Institute. We're remodeling just for you, Mr. Childers. But I tell you, you got to start behaving yourself.
Bye-bye, bozo.
Chillers, you should be in movies. Maybe not. Sit up.
Hello, Dr. Melville.
Student. Call me Elvis T. Where's your stewardess uniform?
Oh, I'm not taking it this term. Instead, I chose Planet Earth and the surrounding stars 505.
Ah, piece of cake. Astronomy. So you ready for your exam?
Yes, sir. But I was hoping that you might help me cram for a quiz.
Oh, yeah. What is a constellation?
Oh, that's far too easy. They're imagined patterns among the stars, stemming from tradition or mythology, that can be used for study of the Earth or for navigation.
Name the North Star.
Polaris, at least for the next 4,000 years.
What are the 6 largest constellations?
In order, measured by square degrees, Hydra, the water snake. Female, of course. The largest and the longest. Virgo, the maiden. Ursa Major, the great bear. Cetus, the whale. Hercules, from the mythological character. And Eridanus, the river. Only the 6th largest, but the 2nd longest.
What are the 3 smallest constellations?
Crux, or Crucius, the Southern Cross, is the smallest at only 68 square degrees, compared to Hydra at 1,303. Then, Aquilius, the little horse, and Sagitta, the arrow. The Southern Cross is my favorite of all.
What is the brightest star?
Sirius, part of Orion. Only the Sun, Moon, Venus, Jupiter, and Mars are brighter.
Oh, Jesus, you're amazing. What are the equinoxes and the solstices?
Solstices is the correct way to say it.
Good.
They indicate the seasons. Vernal or spring equinox is usually March 22nd, give or take a couple of days, when the sun crosses the celestial equator and day and night are approximately equal. The autumnal equinox is September 22nd, give or take, and signals fall. Do you know the harvest moon?
Great album by Neil Young, 20 years after the Harvest album. Are you the unknown legend riding in a Harley with the blonde hair and the wind?
Maybe. But it's the full moon closest to the autumnal equinox. Next full moon is the hunter's moon.
I think I'm in love.
The summer solstice is June 22nd. Again, give or take a couple of days either way.
You know, I think I lost a lot of money on a quiz show today. What is the best known common name for the following constellations? Corvus.
The crow or raven.
Fornax.
The furnace.
Moose.
The crane.
Norma.
The level or carpenter's square.
Cygnus.
The swan.
Orion.
The hunter.
Did you send my name to a radio quiz show? Russ never sleeps, except for McDonald's, because everything's made out of plastic. Aurora Borealis sleeping with Pocahontas. Did you know that Larry Fine was a forgotten stooge?
I hate the Three Stooges.
Wrong answer.
Have you ever sailed under the Southern Cross? Maybe with me?
I quit. You got too many brains for a girl. Too smart.
Why, Elvis T., are you a sexist?
Yes.
Honesty? How about that?
Are you gonna be an astronomer or something?
I swear to you, Nameless, it's all set for just after the wing ceremony. Just us and the babes. They want us to bring that sky pilot guy.
What?
Elvis will be in surgery. He'll be tied up for all that time.
And no air hostess in 202 to deal with, huh?
Okay, I've graded all of your exams, and...
Did those football players even take the finals? Yeah, or did they get Mickey Mouse A's for the course?
Well, not A's, but they did pass, okay? And, fortunately, all of you ladies have performed in such a manner as to receive your wings in Ed's Airlines as stewardess trainees. Your actual flights begin next term.
Attention all staff members. Be alerted that Mr. Childers is on the loose again. Please find the loser and return him to Dr. Pierce.
So, right now, let's all get ready for our wing ceremony, all right?
Ain't gonna show.
This guy was probably born on third base. Thinks he had a triple.
Instead of a checkup and a physical, he needs a swirly.
I gotta do a ceremony later. And surgery forever.
Tough break, Elvis. See you later.
My head. Oh, God, this ain't got a good toilet. I gotta go.
Now, let me get this straight. You feel we have a need to network, you want to take a meeting and do lunch, you think your people need to interface with my people and discuss it some more. Talk to Elvis, because I have one thing to say. Fat chance.
Hi, Dr. Pierce. We only have a couple of moments before Dean Goldbrick is hosting the Chancellor Sandbag's afternoon tea.
Oh, that's it. Cheerleader nurses. You're gonna big time me for a couple of clucks. I mean, one of them's just irritating. The other one's downright annoying.
Yeah, but they're hosting the new varsity cheerleaders. And we gotta go.
Congratulations, girls.
Chancellor Sandbag's done wonders for the endowment of art and special education.
Who? That dumb guy? At the expense of the athletic department. Let me tell you, Sandbag and Goldbrick are nothing but a bunch of suck-egg, pond scum, self-serving, kiss-ass, weasel boy pinheads.
What did you need, Ambrose?
Oh. I think Mary Melissa already knows. I have absolutely had it with Childers. From now on, I want the two of you in charge of his wheelie little exercises. And every now and then, you gotta keep testing him to make sure there's something upstairs other than white noise.
Mary Melissa, congratulations, you passed, and you have your wings.
Oh, yay.
And Mary
Congratulations.
You're particularly
You're the
good
greatest
with
student in the history of Burton Allen
fitness
Institute.
bag. Cult chapter in the book.
Yay.
Mary Claire.
Congratulations.
I'm
You're the greatest
so
new woman in the
pleased for
history of
you.
Burton Allen Institute.
You are most improved. And Mary Ames.
Congratulations. I'm sorry I forgot to say goodbye to you. I'll see you later, okay?
Mary
Congratulations.
Amanda.
You're the greatest student in the history of Burton Allen Institute.
I'm so And Mary.
Congratulations.
is a
You're the greatest
girl.
student in the history of...
Ladies.
Congratulations. Hi. Hi. She's the greatest student in the history of Burton Allen
Yes,
Institute.
she is. These are all the greatest students in the history of the Burton Allen Institute. It's time to party!
And I said administrate. She thought I said I started to menstruate. It's just you and me waiting for Mike Pint to finally show up. You know, sometimes you think a guy is a real player. Turns out to be a punk.
This is Swingin' Johnny Alberts talking at you on radio station KEDD, the voice of the South San Joaquin, the last of the K-Ed good guys. And this next tune is going to be dedicated to each and every one of those little yummies at the Burton Allen Institute. Speaking of which, I think next week sometime I ought to give that Dr. Elvis guy another call just to bust his balls.
What'd you think of that? Marys and Eds. Marys and Eds. Boys are Eds, the girls are Marys. You don't know that because the Ed thing was in the first part, which you didn't see. That's on me. I'm sorry. Another thing is that I wanted to cut a Micky Lynn picture, and she's in this almost nil. So dumb. She's way more featured in part 1. Which I have seen. It's online. A very crappy version of it. And it's unfixable. This is amazing. This is like Betacam, but Digibeta SP. Usually when you see adult films on video from back in the day, they're VHS. This is broadcast quality digibeta. Part 1 was not, but that wasn't the problem. I would have, and I would have let lesser quality squeak by, but the audio was just unusable. So no Part 1, and I did try to buy it. On eBay, you can find an autographed poster of this movie. So they're all Marys. What is this? Mary Isabel, Mary Melissa, Mary Miranda, Mary Amanda, Mary Destiny, Mary Margaret Rose, Mary Claire, Mary Susanna, Mary Jolene, Mary Abigail, Mary Annabelle, Mary Grace, Mary Louise. Music by Double Vision. You like that song? Man, I get that horn and that guitar just stuck in my head. I've been editing this for about a week and a half. Double Vision. Double Vision. Good score, Double Vision. Kylie Ireland is like the Jizza. This is like the Wu-Tang Clan. She's the Jizza, the genius. I feel like this movie is going to school. Geography lessons, science lessons, astrology lessons, just random quotes left and right. In Part 1, it's J.R. Carrington walking with a Swedish flag. She just stops in front of the camera and says, well, at least they won the Olympic gold in hockey, and then keeps walking, and that's it. That's it. She stops to tell you a fact. I don't know this thing is just filled with facts. I feel like I could get a better SAT score after watching this movie. Caressa Savage is in this. She's amazing. She was in Taboo 17 that we did. She was cut from Taboo 17, so you didn't see her, but she's one of my new favorites. Christy Way, Rachel Love, join Caressa and Kylie and Micky. I think those 5 are my favorite of everyone. Felicia, Tammy Ann, Sandy Beach, JR, I mentioned her with her Swedish flag. Nina Hartley is like the den mother, Candy Canyon, Shelby Stevens, and Haley Davidson, her first on-camera appearance ever. Introducing Haley. This film is very anti-PC. Weird sense of humor, very factual. You will learn. In Part 1, Micky gets a prostate exam, and she's like, isn't this for guys? I love it. I like at the end it says the Burton Allen Institute and Kappa Nu Alpha are fictitious, not real institutions. Famous director and DP, Frank Marino, shot this. So we have stars in the crew as well as in the cast. Tons of guy stars. Nick East, TT Boy, Joey Silvera, Peter North. Joey Silvera has lost his freaking mind. The crazy eccentric doctor. And you want to know another Peak and Valley side story? 2 years prior to this, Jim Holliday, he did The Cheerleader Nurses, 1993, and Return of the Cheerleader Nurses. And in that movie, Joey Silvera is playing the same Dr. Elvis. So it shares the cinematic universe with these two, those two and these two, 93, 95. Now I got to go back and look at, I've only seen half of the cheerleader duo, but I know for a fact that in 2 of the sororities and in 1 of the cheerleaders, Joey Silvera is playing Elvis. And he's weird, and he's obsessed with baseball cards. He's an abstract card collecting potty mouth. We got our first donation ever, kinda. We have got one before. I wonder if that's an insult to, I don't know if she wants her name said. On one of the Debbie Does Dallases, I said, we got our first donation ever, and I was all crazy happy. But then I realized it was my homie. And so then I said, now I've been saying that didn't count. But is that an insult to her? Probably, huh? Now that I'm saying it out loud. Well, we got our first or second donation, and it feels awesome. And I think he thought I was being sarcastic. I don't know if he wants his... I'm going to ask him if I can say his name. People don't like Barefoot at times. So I don't want to bring anybody down with the ship. We've literally had clients that have said, can we keep your name off of the project? We help a lot of people. And not just in consulting. We help tons of people in consulting. But in post-production, we help a lot of people. And our name is not on everything we do. Which is fine. I don't care. But so it makes me think that if someone helps, I don't know. I'm going to ask him. But it's awesome. Super awesome, actually. Speaking of Debbie Does Dallas-ish, Debbie Does Dallas, The Next Generation, starring Micky Lynn, is next week. You can count on it. Because I feel so dumb that I wanted to do a Micky Lynn movie, and then I pick a Micky Lynn movie with almost no Micky Lynn. Thanks for watching. Don't subscribe, don't like, don't share, just watch. It was just my birthday, and I had the shittiest birthday. Oh, that's what really... I don't want to take away from someone randomly donating, but that's what really was amazing. It was like a birthday present. I'll see you soon. We've done Debbie Does 99. Now let's do Debbie Does Next Generation. Those are linked too. That's a cinematic universe with a lot of the same players. And then, you know what? I'm going to look into some cheerleaders, some cheerleader nurses at that. We got sorority stewardesses. We got cheerleader nurses. We got a frittata